So as we transition from the ileum and it travels to the cecum, from the cecum, it's the transition point into our large intestine, which has more of a absorption protection function. So how it starts is from the cecum, and then it goes into the ascending colon, transverse colon, descending colon, and then down to the sigmoid and to the rectum. So here you're going to find that there's lots and lots of goblet cells, but there are no villi. And here in the rectum, the epithelium will change and transition into the anal epithelium. So here's some information on the large intestine. So it's situated between the terminal end of the ileum and the anus. And the main function is to help with absorption of water and electrolytes. Now the epithelium is going to be quite similar to the small intestine, but you will find that there is an increased amount of goblet cells. This will actually have no villi, but you'll have tons and tons of goblet cells and really deep intestinal glands as well. So here is a microscopic image of what the colon will look like. So again, tons of goblet cells. So all of those open pocket spaces are those goblet cells. You're going to have your lamina propria. Again, you'll see a small band of your muscularis mucosa, and then you have your submucosa with some vessels, and then you could see your muscularis externa at the bottom. So just like our GE junction, we also have a special junction at the rectal anal transition point. Okay, so right here, we have our large intestinal area, so that rectal region. Okay, so you can see the epithelial is predominantly those goblet cells. And right here is actually that junction point. Okay, so that's that point of change. So again, to the right side is a typical mucosa of your large intestine, and then our junction point, and this is our anal area where it's SSNK epithelium, and that's for protection. I know that was quite a bit of information, but I actually have this chart for you to help summarize the histology of the mucosa, so the different organ and what kind of epithelium you'll find, all the way from our oral cavity down to the anus. Now here is another chart that's the mucosal summary of the organs. Okay, so our structure and the 4 layers involved and what they look like. If you have a visual preference, here's another illustration of that GI histology overview. So just another summary as well.